values. So we're going to talk about absolute value transformation. You were trying to kind of fill in this formula, and so this is something that but what you should have figured out is out in front here where you see this little plus and minus. If it was a positive, the graph was going to be facing up. And if it was a negative number, it would face down. And so hopefully yesterday you figured out absolute value graphs are always in a V shape. So it would just be an upward V or a facing down V. For the next part, if the number out in front of the little lines was greater than 1, you should have figured out that the graph got skinnier. And if it was a number between 0 and 1, so like 1/2, the graph would get wider. You would have figured out that for h, if it was x minus like 5, let's say, it actually moved to the right. And if it was x plus 5, it would move to the left. And then lastly, this k outside of those lines, if it was plus 5, you would have figured out that it shifts up. And if it was minus, it would shift down. If you look back here, that would be A. And it is bigger than 1. Here, if you flip back, that would be K. So if it's positive, it's going up. If it's negative, it's going down. All right, so for the next couple, I'm just going to show you how you use it. So it says state the transformations that make the absolute value function different from the parent function. So it says the parent function is absolute value of x. So just super quickly, yesterday when you were graphing, the parent is like the original one, and it was this guy. So this is the original. So what it's asking is, once I add in these numbers, what is going to happen to this graph? So if you think about this 2 out in front, that means that the graph's going to get skinnier. The second number it gives me is this plus 6 down. Ours is positive, so it's going to shift up 6. Does that seem okay so far? And we're just going to keep doing the same thing. So this one, we have this minus 4. Now this part's kind of weird. It's always the opposite of what you think. So to me, I would think minus 4 means left 4, but it's the opposite. So this is going to go right 4. And then this means up or down, so this is going to go down 7. Okay, for this one, I have a negative out in front, so this means it's going to open down. This part, remember, it's always the opposite, so this is going to be left 2. This out in front is 1/2. If you think back, it means it's actually going to get wider. So you guys knew that that meant skinny or wide, but you had it mixed up. So this gets wider. If it's inside these little brackets, it either means left or right. It's always the opposite of what you think. So this is going to be moving right 6. For this one, we have a 3 out in front. If it's greater than 1, that means it gets skinny. This part either is left or right. The plus means move left. The part on the outside is up or down. Since it's negative, it means down. So if you're getting it. So this negative 4 means skinnier. This negative 9 means down 9. And good point, this negative out in front means that it opens down.